Be careful. Et lui les gens, bienvenue sur frappstjeux.fr ou sur mon blog 103.fr. On se retrouve ici pour une nouvelle vidéo, une nouvelle rediffusion sur le jeu de Telltale Games Batman, Batman Telltale Series, qui m'a été offert par Starolink. Encore une fois un immense merci à toi. Pourquoi un live en après-midi? Ben oui j'ai pi, mais c'est parce que le soir je sais que BG Simoner va faire un live déjà. Et parce que moi le lendemain matin j'aurai ma famille, enfin à partir de demain matin, enfin à partir de jeudi matin ou jeudi après-midi j'aurai ma famille. Et du coup j'aurai besoin de temps pour encoder. Et vu que BG fait live demain soir, je pense que à la base c'était prévu qu'il enregistre un truc avec des gens, mais vu que les gens m'ont annulé, bref, du coup je pense que je regarderai son live demain soir en même temps que j'encoderai, tu vois. Comme ça, enfin en même temps que j'encoderai, en même temps que je montrerai ma vidéo. Comme ça, ça me permettra de bosser sur des choses que je pourrais peut-être pas faire le jeudi comme j'en aurais envie, etc. etc. Donc voilà, je préfère, comme je dis c'est spécial, c'est à cause de ça. Bref, c'est parti pour un tour du coup. Comme je disais, on continue, on reprend le jeu. On était dans la Batcave et je vais regarder un petit peu ce qui se passe autour. Je vais regarder ça, mais pourquoi ça veut pas me... Ah, est-ce qu'il faut que je regarde avec la flèche? Ok. Grappin de rechange.
The newest edition can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space.
Non mais comme je te dis, de toute façon ce sera pas avant 15h50 chez nous, donc je sais pas trop quelle heure il sera chez toi. Si je fais là, il sera autour de 16h, je pense. Entre 16h et peut-être 21h, ça va dépendre de comment j'arrive à me débrouiller en fait.
Deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter.
Et ils auraient pas pu penser à ce problème, les sous-titres là?
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that. Well, the test run at the mayor's office was a success. I should see if I can refine the edge. Could be sharper.
C'est embêtant parce que du coup, comme dans l'habitude de les sous-titres, on lit pas les bons. J'ai envie d'aller voir la voiture. Tu m'étonnes. Voilà, pour on y va, on va essayer d'aller découvrir ce qui se passe avec ce disque dur. Enfin, ce qu'eux, ils appellent une clé USB. Clé USB. Mais c'est même pas sûr que je fasse live demain en fait, ça va se décider au dernier moment. Alors, qu'est-ce que tu caches de beau, toi? Monsieur a un siège de bureau planqué dans le sol, tout va bien. Elles sont vachement grandes les clés USB chez eux. On s'en trompe, on a un super ordinateur.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave. In front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
In the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle. This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. I would have been tempted to be far less polite. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah, thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
A few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. The guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
But I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
Alors, puisque j'ai quelques secondes pour parler, on va les prendre. Je sais pas vous, mais j'ai l'impression de croiser pas mal de fautes d'orthographe, de fautes bizarres dans les sous-titres et ça happe ma concentration. Que je déteste traduction des fois. On est d'accord, il y a des trucs qui sont complètement à côté de la plaque, mais enfin complètement à côté de la plaque, faut pas que j'abuse non plus. Mais déjà c'est dégueulasse quelquefois au niveau de l'orthographe, mais en plus de ça t'as l'impression qu'ils disent des trucs et que c'est pas sous-titré avec exactement ce qui se passe. Là j'ai pas l'exemple en tête, mais bon. C'est quand même quelque chose de désagréable. Puis je trouve que le texte passe super vite. La carte de visite, voyons voir.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
I think he just wants to reconnect. Criminal record or not, he's still an old friend.
A lot can change over the years. If I remember correctly, Oswald was fond of the old firecrackers in the toilet trick. I worry what he's graduated to. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Alors apparemment, succès débrouillé, celle qui s'est enfuie. Cobblepot par quoi? Comment ça rame? Mais je sais pas si c'est le jeu qui fait ça, parce que c'est du Telltale ou si c'est pas mon ordi qui a du mal, parce que j'ai plus les informations qui s'affichent pour savoir où en est le processeur et autres. Mais j'ai pas d'image perdue, donc je pense que ça va, hein. Je pense que c'est le jeu qui est mal foutu. Mais je peux me tromper. Ah oui, effectivement, le Cobblepot Park, il a...
Where are you, Oz?
Bon, on va y aller. On a quoi là? Graffiti. Armstrong, je ne suis pas noir, je suis blanc de peau. Quand on veut chanter l'espoir... Mais non, mais je voulais voir le journal. Je voulais voir le journal, mec. Pourquoi tu m'embêtes avec ça? Sérieux? Montre-moi le journal. J'ai pas eu le temps de lire ce qui est marqué dessus. Et du coup je peux pas le relire. Mais j'aime pas, je trouve qu'il sort trop de ce qu'on a l'habitude de voir. Il a l'air trop maigre là, Oswald. Parce que le principe du pingouin, c'est, pour moi, il est nommé le pingouin à cause de son physique. Et là j'ai l'impression que ce n'est pas le cas.
Thank you, sir. Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Elle vient de dire qu'il est en retard. Comment ça donne envie de faire du rangement de voir tout ça. Bon, mon appartement est sûrement dans le même état que ce qu'on voit ici, mais quand même. En même temps, il y a une grève des éboueurs en ce moment. Donc les poubelles ne sont plus ramassées, ça s'entasse. Et comme je ne sors pas tant que les poubelles sont pleines, ça s'entasse encore plus. Ouais, j'ai pris. Une plaque, quoi. C'est terrible les écouteurs comme ça en continu, parce que ça donne envie de se gratter les oreilles. C'est clair que ce n'est plus comme avant. Mais c'est joli les graphes. On va pas dire tag, apparemment tag c'est négatif. On va dire graphe. Et les tags aussi, mais graphe c'est agréable. Je crois qu'il faut que je parle au trafiquant. Monsieur Cobblepot. Ah non, il est arrivé, j'aurais préféré parler au trafiquant.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for? Huh?
Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing.
End him!
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here! Think that'll do?
J'ai même pas eu le temps d'appuyer.
Stay down! This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Ouh. Re-ouh. Doucement, Oswald, t'es trop violent.
Hey, Bruce. You've got a little, hair. Good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here. Glad they never saw it like this.
Well, those were better days.
That they were. Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential. Now all I got is this park. And what's left in this flask.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily... Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful. And I can't wait to get started.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Allez, conférence de presse maintenant. Bon, ouais, je trouve ça sympa comme geste de sa part de nous prévenir et mettre en garde sur ce qui peut arriver. Mais ouais, sans plus quoi. Oh la voiture.
Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. Oh, we didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And the rate of death and suicide inside the asylum itself is truly terrifying. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. Now, Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
Alors, les maladies ont besoin de nous, mes parents en auraient été regrettés.
For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. With this facility and our next mayor, we create a new face for Gotham.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I say we leave the asylum standing as a reminder that we can do better. This time we won't fail those who need us most. All right, who's up next?
Ah, il a parlé, mais ça l'a coupé.
You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even shook his hand.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Alors qu'est-ce qu'il me veut lui? Bah oui, allons voir, rencontrer avec la presse. Ah oui, ils sont dégueulasses en plus, hein, les mecs.
Careful. Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's hard to be a cop in this city. Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive. Hate to be the guy doing your taxes.
And what do you expect to find?
That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I can't comment. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots. So, consider yourself served. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's chopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Et j'ai bien peur que Falcone soit venu cacher des choses chez moi. On va ramasser ceci, puisqu'on n'a pas le choix de toute façon. Ça, c'est une chose dont j'ai horreur, en fait. Quand ça se passe comme ça. Pour avoir déjà assisté à une... Je sais pas si c'est une perquisition ou ce genre de choses. Je vais en reparler après, une fois qu'il aura terminé son dialogue.
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Artistiquement parlant, ils sont quand même doués chez Telltale.
Bruce.
Alors c'est rigolo, c'est trois les mêmes... J'ai l'impression que c'est 3 fois le même ticket avec la même tache de sang. Comme ça, c'est comme ça.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
This is the second time you've shown up uninvited.
Well, it's difficult to book a meeting with you.
Well, I enjoy my privacy.
Enjoyed. Past tense. Sorry, but if the press has their way, you're not gonna have any for a while. Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline.
Quête de gros titre. Et si Thomas Wayne était Gordon? Une moustache tous les deux. Non mais de toute façon, tous les gens qui portent une moustache sont en fait une seule et même personne. Tout le monde le sait ça. Hein, Mario, etc. Enfin Freddie Mercury. Voilà, tout ça c'était en fait qu'une seule et même personne qui partage une moustache. C'est en fait la moustache est un être singulier, unique. Et il essaie d'appartenir un peu à tous les hommes, mais certains n'en sont pas dotés. Je sais pas pourquoi je raconte ça, c'est n'importe quoi. Bref, on continue. Mais j'ai peur en fait que comment il s'appelle, Falcone ait placé un truc pendant qu'il est venu chez nous dans le dossier pour nous faire tomber. Mais bon, on va bien voir. Pour l'instant, le jeu n'a pas l'air extrêmement frustrant, mais en même temps, c'est que le premier épisode, on n'est pas encore arrivé au bout, donc il y a encore de quoi s'attendre à certaines choses.
Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even...
Bonne nuit à toi Paracels, merci beaucoup d'être passé encore une fois, ça fait très plaisir. Et puis prends soin de toi, fais des beaux rêves, fais des bats de rêves d'ailleurs, tant qu'à faire, puisque j'ai bien aimé le petit délire du bat de pieux. Voilà, fais des bats de rêves et puis à la prochaine encore une fois. Merci beaucoup, prends soin de toi et bon courage pour demain. Salut, salut. C'est quoi les options?
The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Hill wants me out of the picture because with my backing, Harvey wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
You're a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting for the crown. You're the first target on Hill's list. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
Allez, je tente le commentaire.
On the record then.
Whenever you're ready.
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear. You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
Qu'est-ce qu'il va me dire, lui?
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family... We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'...
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Café triste. C'est quoi ce nom de café? 17h23. Ça me dit rien.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is.
Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made two enemies.
C'est exactement ça, JP.
I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
You should probably distance yourself from me.
What? No, I can't do that.
Well, you may have to.
Don't say that. You...
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry, I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
Tiens.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense. I think we'd both welcome a change of topic.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well,
Je préfère la version
if I
de
lose the
Floco.
election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
I'd take that ride.
Meet anyone interesting?
Not really. They haven't all been as welcoming as Harv. I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
It's not your fault.
Well, that's terrible. Did they catch the guy?
Not yet. But if they don't, I will.
It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye. It could have been worse.
I'm sure your clients will understand.
I doubt it. In my business, people aren't very forgiving. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
J'aime bien ce genre de truc. Bonjour. Nous savons qui nous sommes. Regard intense, regard intense.
Nice to
Sourire.
meet the real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet.
Comment elle me
I'm curious
menace.
about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're... Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... Why take the risk?
I don't need one. I do this because I can.
And I thought you were on some noble crusade against crime. Silly me. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
Who hired you to break into the mayor's office?
My clients prefer to remain confidential. They don't know who I am, I don't know who they are.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences. In fact, I spend most of my time avoiding them.
Oh, you don't need my help. You seem pretty capable of handling this yourself.
Oh, I intend to. Just give me back the drive and I'll be on my merry little way.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Where? Salut à toi, Pierre. Grosse voix. Ton étant sur Wolfenstein PS4. Ah bah écoute, j'espère que tu l'apprécies autant que je l'ai pu l'apprécier. Et comme tu me dis que tu vas aller faire dodo aussi par la même occasion, je vais te souhaiter une bonne nuit, de beaux rêves. Merci d'être passé en tout cas. Et puis prends soin de toi, fais de beaux rêves. Voilà. J'ai toujours l'impression de me répéter quand j'ai dit ce genre de choses, que je ne fais pas attention à ce que je raconte, ça sort directement. Bref, merci en tout cas d'être resté tout ce temps. Amuse-toi bien encore sur Wolfenstein, encore une fois c'est un très bon jeu. Enfin en tout cas la nouvelle saga de Wolfenstein je trouve est un très bon jeu. Est une très bonne saga. Bref, bonne nuit et à la prochaine. Encore une fois merci. Where?
Just give it back.
The address now.
No, give me the drive.
Selena, please give me the address.
Oh, he says please when he wants to. Okay, Bruce. Seeing as I'm screwed either way. My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Pas demain soir, Pierre. Peut-être demain après, mais pas demain soir. Demain après, entre 16h et 21h, j'imagine. Si ça se fait, ce sera entre 16h et 21h. Ou 16h et 20h, je sais pas. On verra. Et vous savez quoi? On est arrivé... je sais pas à quelle distance on est de la fin de ce chapitre-là. Mais on est arrivé à 40 minutes d'enregistrement. Donc je pense que je vais faire une pause dans la rediff ici. Et on va se refaire une dernière vidéo pour ce soir. Parce qu'après j'en ai presque pour encore 2 heures d'attente. Pour faire encore un autre truc. Donc là ça nous mène à minuit 40. Ça me ferait coucher vers 3h, 3h30 du matin. Ça devrait rester correct normalement. Donc du coup une dernière rediff pour ce soir. Ce sera la dernière pour ce live. Mais j'espère que cela vous a plu, que vous avez passé un agréable moment en ma compagnie. On se retrouvera quant à nous très bientôt pour la suite des événements puisque le live continue. En attendant, un grand merci à Starolink et à l'ensemble d'entre vous, Starolink parce qu'il m'a offert le jeu et vous pour votre présence et votre participation. Donc merci beaucoup à vous tous. Je vous souhaite tout plein de bonheur, pensez positif. N'hésitez pas à découvrir les vidéos des camarades filmeurs sur frappstjeux.fr ou sur mon blog 103.fr. Passez une agréable fin de journée, prenez soin de vous et à ciao tout le monde. Salut!